company card fraud, duplicate purchases, missing receipts. Sound familiar? If your staff use procurement cards or P cards without proper controls, you could be losing money every single day. Today, I'll show you how to plug the leaks, prevent fraud, and stay compliant. Stick with me because the risks and the fixes might surprise you. Welcome to Accounting Best Practices UK, where we simplify accounting and internal controls for bookkeepers, students, and small business owners. In this episode, we're breaking down procurement card controls, the safeguards every UK business should use to prevent fraud, waste, and accounting chaos. By the end, you'll know exactly how to keep company cards under control and how to avoid the VAT nightmares that catch out so many businesses. Procurement cards, or P cards, are company-issued debit or credit cards given to staff for everyday business expenses, like office supplies, travel, or minor services. They're designed to make life easier. No more endless petty cash reimbursements, no more delays waiting for purchase orders to be approved for a £30 stationery order. Instead, employees can buy what they need when they need it. But here's the catch: convenience without control equals chaos. Without rules, P cards quickly spiral into misuse. That's why businesses need robust controls. Otherwise, the very tool meant to save you time ends up draining your bank account. So, what goes wrong without controls? Plenty. First, unauthorised purchases. Staff may use the card for personal spending, whether intentionally or by accident. Second, duplicate payments. Without proper reconciliation, you could pay for the same expense twice. Third, lost VAT reclaims. HMRC requires valid receipts for input tax claims. If receipts aren't collected, that VAT is gone, permanently. And finally, subscription creep. Small recurring charges for software or services stack up, often unnoticed, until hundreds of pounds have leaked out over months. Here's a hook for you. Ask yourself, if HMRC audited your P-card spend today, could you show a full audit trail? If the answer is no, your business is at risk. Start by assigning each P-card to a named employee, never a shared card. Why? Because shared cards create grey areas. If something dodgy appears, you need to know exactly who spent the money. Set daily and monthly limits to manage exposure. For example, a marketing assistant might have a £250 daily cap, while a facilities manager could have £1,000. And don't stop there. Use merchant category restrictions. If staff don't need to buy alcohol, block it. If travel must be pre-approved, restrict airlines or hotels. Modern providers like Pleo and Soldo let you customize these controls with just a few clicks. Never hand over a card without a policy. Every cardholder should sign a document outlining what's allowed, what's not, and what paperwork they must provide. And don't just bury this in a PDF. Hold a short onboarding session. Walk through examples of legitimate versus illegitimate purchases. Training up front avoids headaches later. Here's a tip. Frame it positively. Staff are more likely to comply if they see the card as a privilege that helps them do their job, not just a rulebook waiting to trip them up. Receipts are everything. For every transaction, require a valid VAT invoice. To make it manageable, pair cards with expense tools like Expensify, Pleo, or Soldo. Employees snap a picture of the receipt, upload it, and it's instantly matched to the card statement. Without receipts, VAT claims fail, and you'll be writing checks to HMRC unnecessarily. Imagine losing £200 of VAT every month just because someone forgot their receipts. That's £2,400 a year gone. Managers should review all card statements monthly, not just totals, but line by line. The point isn't to micromanage, but to flag unusual transactions. For instance, why is there a £400 hotel bill on the marketing intern's card? Reviews keep staff accountable and send a clear message that card use is monitored. Even with monthly reviews, add surprise spot checks. Pick a card holder at random and check every receipt, every policy rule, and every expense. Yes, it's extra work, but knowing an audit could happen keeps staff honest, and it often uncovers patterns that regular reviews miss, like someone splitting transactions to stay under a daily limit. Finally, don't forget the basics. Revoke cards immediately when employees leave. Far too many businesses forget this step, only to discover ex-staff making charges weeks later. And if someone misuses their card, act quickly. Cancel or suspend it. Investigate and take corrective action. A strong response protects both the business and the integrity of your policy. In the UK, procurement cards tie directly into VAT compliance. Every transaction needs a valid VAT invoice. No receipt, no reclaim. Also, keep an eye on recurring subscriptions. They're the silent budget killer. A £20 monthly tool forgotten on 3 cards equals £720 wasted a year. Multiply that across departments, and you can see why this matters. Procurement cards save time and simplify purchasing, but only if controlled properly. Use these checks to prevent fraud, recover VAT, and protect your cash flow. Next up, we'll dive into billing and collection controls, the steps that make sure your invoices are paid faster and disputes don't drag on. If you found this helpful, hit that like button, subscribe now for more UK accounting tips, and drop a comment below. Does your team use P-cards, and how do you keep them under control?